Hello! Oh shit, what's going off on my... Yeah, I know it's time for stream. Holy shit, that scared me. What a great way to start stream is my, hey, it's time to stream alarm going off. And me taking my medication as well, because it's about to be time for that. This is what I get for starting at 3:57 instead of 4. But, ya boy is doing a short stream today. I am currently the only one left in the household, as I am not picking my sister up from the airport, so I'm the only guy left to make dinner, and I gotta do that at 5 o'clock. Could I have started stream early at 3 o'clock to get my full 2 hours in? You know, I actually have a really good idea. Let's run down the list and just see what we need real quick. So I know for a fact that when it comes to, yeah, we need to keep our crab pots in the stellar basin. But other than that, it does look like we're just going to be dropping aberrated bait in the marrows for a bit. I'm cool with that. I do believe, though, if I check my map here, we already have our crab pots out in the stellar basin. I am incorrect. They're in Gale Cliffs for reasons, I'm sure. So let's go grab those real quick. Boop. Lights on, and let me make sure I'm going the right way. Yes, kind of. Gale Cliffs is like all the way across the map from Iron Rig. I have no idea why I would have left those there. Outside of, like, maybe thinking I needed a fish from there, which you don't. You need fish from Stellar Basin. Do you think I could do this whole journey with haste? Keeping my haste meter above 50? Do we want to do that to the Fisherman's Sanity at 1700? 1800, actually? Pretty soon? Fuck you, why not? We're almost there, let's go. See if we can stay above 50. So drop here. Keep her moving. Although I will say, having to stay above 50 does mean I can check my map a lot less, although I think we're already here. Although I did drop it below 50 at least once. Twice now, actually. And personally, I would prefer to focus in on not getting ripped to shreds by the rocks. Okay. Should be a straight line. You can't fuck with me if I turn my lights off. Hold on. No, okay. It just had plenty of time to drain, I presume. Alright, let's take a frickin' nap. Cause your boy is paranoid from all of that. Honk me. Could you rest any faster? Thank you. I doubt whatever came up in my trawl net is something I need. Alright, let's go get those, crab pots. Crab pots, oi, oi, oi. I could try to do that in a bit more of a British accent. It's been a while since I've done a British accent. I actually don't know if I can do a British. I can do a passable Irish. I could say it in a passable Irish, but that wouldn't be as funny. See, that's the tragedy of, listening to British creators, but never trying to mimic their accent. I listen to Irish creators all the fucking time, and I'm saying words that they say back to them throughout the entire video. That's how I learned to do an accent. That's how you learn to do accents. You find people who have that accent, and you just say the exact words that they said to you back at their face. It's great for making friends. You should totally do it to people who aren't on your screens. Please only ever do that to people who you are watching a video of. Don't do that to real life people. I was gonna try to be like a malicious actor as a joke, but I can't even be a malicious actor as a joke. Don't do that to somebody. It's annoying as fuck. But yeah, absolutely. I spend so much time parroting Irish accents, Scottish accents. Like, I've never once done that for a Brit. I don't know if there's a reason behind that, but I'm gonna go with, I'm from America, baby. Fuck the Brits. Boston Tea Party, let's go again, baby. Jeez. I swear, I have another crab pot. Sorry, wrong button. This one. I did! I just put it in there for some stupid reason. Because now I have to go back to Shipyard, not Fish Market. Fish Market is where you buy the crab pots, not where you repair them. Alright. And now, off to Stellar Basin, which would be just, actually, not even a turnaround, it's just straight across. We do need a lot of things from Stellar Basin. But I think I want to stick with, let's get the Marrows completely done with. We'll just pop aberrated bait out and about in the Marrows. See if we can get what we want. That being a Gulf Flounder and one other guy. I know a Gulf Flounder. And I know we need a Moon Eye from Open Ocean, which will be going out at night and dropping aberrated bait in, like, a section of the map that isn't defined by, like all of this out here. We can go all the way out here, yeah, not there, and drop bait wherever, and just hope it comes back up as a Moon Eye. We're probably gonna have to deal with quite the paranoia beasts while we're out there, but I've dealt with worse. We have Banish, we have Haste. Not really concerned about anything. Alright, now let me, now that we're here, that is the wrong button. Encyclopedia, let's take a quick look at Stellar Basin. We're looking for Crown of Thorns. Excuse me. Crown of Thorns, there we go. So, we have to keep at least some of them. Yeah, I would have absolutely dropped shit too low for that. So for Crown of Thorns, it's 0.5, and for the Sea Slug, it is 0 to 25. So we'll drop 2 at 0.5 and 2 at, like, 25? And find a shallow spot, that is. 7, 6, 5, 3. 3? Okay. 3. And let's head into the actual basin. We'll head to the pontoon, which I think is just across this way, isn't it? Yes. Should be right over there, yep. And then this is... If we actually go around the edge of the... Say... 16, 18. Those are good spots. They are within the range of Our Lady of the Basin. Yeah, we'll dock there for the night. It's not like I have to sell these fish immediately or anything. Yeah, those crab pots are within range of Our Lady of the Basin, but I'm genuinely not too fussed about that. She's pretty chill for a Lovecraftian entity. Alright, rest time. Yep. I said I was gonna go to the Marrows, didn't I? We are going to, when we get there, we're gonna do the exact same shit we just did for, ooh, hello, Hadal fish. Abyssal fish. I do need an aberrated loose jaw, believe it or not. This one I remember off the top of my head, because it's one I checked just before stream. Oh, actually, you can go right there. It's like a cod, but... There we go! Perished loose jaw. And with that, I'm gonna head over to the list. You will see the list at the end of the stream. I am not blinding you every 20 minutes. Where... Loose jaw, there we go. All good. Nice. Carrying on. The Marrows. We're gonna want to twist more towards Devil's Spine here. Hey, bud! What are these? Hello. Abyssal, I think I already have this guy. Viperfish, I'm certain we have an aberrated viperfish. I can visually picture it in my brain. Well, hello. Cod, how nice. Sailfish, how nice. I don't think we need any aberrated sailfish, though. Why am I checking here? Okay. Tully Monstrum, huh? So, alright. Alright, I gotta take a look at the list real quick, because all of it's color-coded. Come here, you can see this time, because I have to actually... okay. Tully Monster, Paddlefish, and Gulflander. So, we're just gonna be mostly popping shit in oil. Don't you love oil? Sorry, I usually switch back to gamer mode first, and then it makes a much more seamless transition. You don't have to see me pull up my window screen. Whoops. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just, I mean... There is a Telemonstrum here. So I am not stupid to throw some bait overboard here. Aberrated bait. Yes, we have exonerated bait. We have exonerated bait. We have bait that I've exonerated of crimes. Exotic bait. We have exotic bait on hand. And there is the flounder that we needed. So that is another one that bites the dust. Alright, Telemonster and Paddlefish. Try to put him there. Or we could keep this here. Shift this. Let's actually switch it with this one, because I think the usage goes left to right. That can fit there. You can go ahead and go there. We're not really going to have much room for the skate, but I do have a spot for it now at the very least. Since we definitely can't fit any Telemonstrum in our inventory, let's go sell. Is this ship slow enough to go through that? Ooh, I'm definitely having to push on the brakes a lot more than I would like to. Or in a boat, you don't really have brakes, you're just reversing the engines. So you have a forward and a backward. Both don't have brakes. When you're driving a boat and you think you'll hit something, you hit backwards. No matter how much you think it's gonna fuck up the engine, you go backwards. That's not how you bring up the trawl net, moron. It's been a hot minute since I played Dredge. It's been a week. It has been a week since I played Dredge. And it's been long enough for me to forget everything. I don't think my net has much time. Oh, it actually has 2 whole days. It's only been a day getting here? Damn. Let's go ahead and just go out. And we'll look for the moon eye. We'll look for the moon eye somewhere else. Yeah, because the puddle's right here, so we can just go directly out that way, past Blackstone Isle, and we should be in open ocean. What bait are we using? Aberrated? Nice to hear. Actually, do you want to fish dry that Telemonstrum spot that we just saw? Because, I mean, like, this would probably have a better chance. Despite the skates that we are going to have to put up with. That's not a skate, that's a ray. They're different things. They are actually really different things biologically. Stop calling one the other. I mean, keep it going. Y'all ever read The Deer King? Or actually, there's an anime of it. It's a movie. There's something after me. Excuse me. I was trying to talk about one of my favorite mangas of all time. Could you please fuck off? Actually, can I double back around him? I'm just gonna go to bed for the night. I'm not even gonna fucking bother with the moon eye after this bullshit. First of all, I looped back. I went towards your ass, and you still didn't catch me. You have no right to be playing any audio stingers. You are a pathetic little wimp who can't even catch up to a fucking dead-ass tired paranoid fisherman. Sorry, I really don't know what came over me there. Anyway, The Deer King. You heard of it? It's a manga. It's also an anime. I believe it's on Netflix. I thought it was on Crunchyroll, but I have Crunchyroll and it's not. I keep going to call these osteotrachians, the black dogs from the Deer King. They're called Awesome. And I keep calling this guy Plated Awesome in my head, and man, that's just a great excuse to talk about the Deer King. Have you read the Deer King? It's only 2 mangas long. It's phenomenal. What the fuck was that? What the hell did I just see jump out of the oil? Alright, well, I mean, I'll pick one up since I have room for it. Whoops. Yeah, since I just kind of autopiloted into that. I am going to use that to its fullest potential. Thank you. I mean, we might as well just keep it up and keep fishing. We'll look for the Moon Eye later after we have our Telemonstrum. I can't fit that in my inventory. I don't need it that bad. Oh my god, what is wrong with you? Excuse me, pardon me, I gotta get back to the guy, you know, the dude, you know. Fuck, what's his name? The fishmonger, yeah. Fishmonger. It's crazy how we were basically hired to be Little Marrow's fishermen, and then we just didn't do that. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I've just abandoned these people. Like, good luck fishing from the docks, bozos. Good luck getting your coastal diet without me. I like to think that they have some way to get fish without me there. I mean, they had to survive the whole time while this guy was losing his wife, so. Actually, since I know I'm not in a spot... Well, am I? What do I have left in exotic? Give me a sec here. Cabin, encyclopedia, exotic. Oarfish, which is in... Stellar Basin, I think? I did look up where these are because they would have been a pain in the ass to find independently. This guy... Ooh, shit. Let's see who we're dropping that exotic bait for. Oh, damn, I just listed them in with... I should have made them a different color, huh? Where is that oarfish, then? Where the fuck? I'm sorry, am I blind? Am I blind? I told you I wouldn't be flashbanging you every couple minutes, but am I blind? Oh, yeah, I am. It's not in Stellar Basin. It's in the Gale Cliffs. And the other one that we're looking for, the Cochleanth, is... Devil's Spine. So... Since we're not going to be going to either of those anytime soon... I mean, we could just go try to get the oarfish right now. Like, it'd be quick and easy. And oarfish are one of my favorite little goobers to exist, if I'm being completely honest with you. However, hopefully, trail net check. I didn't use it yesterday, but, you know. I think it should have been enough time for us to head back over to, that is the Gale Cliffs, and not the Stellar Basin. I think we're gonna head back over to Stellar Basin, check on... God, if this game had a fucking compass on this... Okay, it does have a compass outside of this, but there is... I can't see a compass on the map. Like, is there a... There's not. Like, you need to give me strictly, like, what is north here? What is north pointing to? Is strictly the lighthouse? Definitely not. I just, like, if you're going to give me a compass in-game, you need to give me a compass on the map to reference where north is. The compass up there is essentially useless for me, is what I'm saying. I usually am better with directions than this. But maps also usually have a compass telling you which way north is on them, so... That's a petty grievance I have with Dredge. I really like in-game map systems. I really like really well put together inventories. I'm sure you've seen it from like being on my channel, but I spend an ungodly amount of time scrubbing through inventories and looking at maps. It's just how I play games. I really like looking through and tabbing through UIs. It's just nice. Especially map UIs, because I've had some damn good ones. Like the pin system in Dredge, I wish we had that in Slime Rancher, because genuinely I would waste your time so much less. Like, Dredge is genuinely one of the perfect maps for me, which is why I'm bringing up the map grievances at all. If this were a game that had a kind of just generic map that wasn't phenomenal, I wouldn't be bringing it up. But Dredge has a phenomenal map, minus the fact that that compass is completely useless. Unless, you know, I went out of my way to be like, alright, which way is north? Actually, if north is just the iron rig, that would go fucking crazy. But it looks to be... It's controlled by camera direction, not boat, right? Yeah, it looks to be, honestly, north seems to be more Twisted Strand. So if north is Twisted Strand, then south would be Gale Cliffs. And I just... Oh, fuck. So this would be north, this would be south. Position the compass to help me out here. So Stellar Basin would be west. Devil's Spine would be east. They didn't put a compass on here, but at the very least, they made it incredibly simple to figure out. I cannot believe I have not done that in all the time I've fucking played this game. That was so easy to figure out. Although, I am a little iffy on it because we are heading true north right now, and I don't think... Yeah, that goes to the ice. The thing with compasses is that they do kind of change depending on... Where is that? Where is that? Oh my god, look at this thing. Who cares what the fuck I was talking about? Oh my god, I got so distracted. What is that thing? Foolish morsels of the deep make mistakes they will not live to regret? What the fuck? What the fuck? I love that. What the fuck? That's beautiful. I love that thing. I don't think I have the room in the inventory to pick up another one. Especially not, yeah, no, because we picked up a lot of Spinylopters. Got too many lobster. Need to sell. That's research. So pontoon should be there. Turn it around, boys. Oh, and we should be trawling at night if we stick around here that long, because we need Aurora jellyfish. I don't think we'll be here that long, but we might. Thank you. And shipyard. Thank you. That is not my inventory. I deeply apologize. Let me just shove off the sludge on literally every trader ever. I'm kidding. Now to think. More crab pots. Alright, so we have the one left in here. Which shouldn't be anything we need, if I'm being completely honest with you. I don't think our reversal speed is quick enough to... But if we just... We'll be fine. And then... Where did I leave those crab pots? More towards the research outpost? Okay, they're right here. Detour to the pontoon real quick, though. So that's Sea Slug. Only thing left is Crown of Thorns, which Crown of Thorns has to have an absolutely great... This is the resort. Jeez. Crown of Thorns has to have something cool, right? Like, I mean, it's called a Crown of Thorns. I don't know if you've seen a real-life Crown of Thorns. Those things are already metal as hell. So I'm excited to see what they did with it, basically. I mean, I'm just excited for aberrations. I'm just so excited. I know so much about real IRL fish. Tell me more about these fictional ones. I don't know why I'm keeping it on hand if I'm so nervous about accidentally using it, but, you know. Hello. Pardon me. I love my crab pots over here. Luck of the draw. Heart of the cards here. I'm hoping we just get it immediately. Damn it. Like that, probably. Rip my dreams. This one has 3 days remaining, so I'm willing to just leave it sitting. And then we'll just redeploy, but all in shallows. Am I going the right way? I feel like I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm going the right way. Every time I'm going the wrong way, I feel like I'm going the right way. And every time I'm going the right way, I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Hello! More fish. Hope you enjoy the fish. Thank you. Shipyard. Repair. No. Repair. Like, technically, yes, that is a way to repair, but not how I wanted it. Alright, we'll drop our trawl net while we're around here. And then drop these and start the long journey back to the Barrows? To which that wouldn't be so long of a journey. Hi, you're a threat. I don't even register the jellyfish as a threat, if I'm being completely honest with you. I fully deadass ran into that thing's loving arms, not because I'm dumb, but because I genuinely thought it wouldn't do anything. They're just the least intimidating motherfuckers around. Look at him. What's he gonna do? Slowly float my way? Have fun waiting for the currents, moron. I'm headed back with the power of motorized steel, baby. Why am I being such a bitch to these poor, unfortunate Lovecraftian beings? They have done literally nothing to me. Literally nothing. Other than vibe. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Is there a slip in this way? Maybe? A little risky without the lights on, but doable. It's not like our boy is not fearing for his life already. Hey, what's that? Stingray? Crazy. Not gonna get that. Where are you even? I didn't even see you looking behind. I can't look behind me right now. That was the place that I first died. That was my first death in Dredge. My first Drunge death was that exact circumstance, was running into that set of rocks, because you just can't, even when your boat is smaller, you can't weave through those rocks. Especially not while trying to run away from that asshole. Oh, how cute. I didn't even notice I picked that up. Now, you can weave through these rocks if you slow down and take a ton of time, but I'm mildly intimidated by the tugboat, so I will not be doing something stupid like that. I know we get our ossified boys here, so I know we are just running out of aberrated bait. It's a flounder. This thing major fucks with my trypnophobia. Or, at least it used to, if I'm being honest. Nowadays, it's not that bad. I mean, like, I definitely, like, see how it did fuck with my trypnophobia in the past. I had it much worse in high school than I do now. Like, I couldn't even look at my own skin if I had acne, because I would genuinely just start pawing at my face. And I had really long nails. I did nail art back in high school. I know, a bit weird of a guy to do, but I liked painting my nails, so I kept them long. And if I scratched at my skin, I would end up drawing blood. Like, that's how bad my trypnophobia was in high school. So, like, I definitely want to call out that that thing is, don't look at that if you have trypnophobia, but like, honestly, it's not doing as much for me as it used to do anymore. Just kind of looks like a fish that's got some holes in it, which is kind of what it is. I already have one of them. I'm just fishing because I need money, even though I definitely don't. I mean, $21,000 in, like, today's world, that is still a lot of money. That is still an ungodly amount of money. I could pay for probably my life for a couple years with that money. But thinking on this, the term of like big scale investments, like who we think is rich in America. 21K as my entire life savings? Not that rich. But I mean, in Dredge, I'm fucking loaded, baby. I don't need anything else. I wish it was like that in the real world, where like, you know, having savings was just kind of like, you know, for yourself and not for the risk that, God, what if we get in a car crash and we haven't met the insurance deductible yet? Like what if I break my leg and it's the first of the month? Like, that is, I'm disabled. I have a neurological disability. My entire neurological system fucking hates me. We're going to a different puddle, the one up by Steel Point, where I'm hoping it'll help more. So, like, I'm always saving for, like, medical emergencies in the back of my mind. Even when I'm putting my savings aside right now in hopes that all these years living with my parents, I'll be able to afford a condo. But honestly, the condos around my place, like the condos where I am right now, about as much as a house. Some of them are even worse. Because some of the condos are oceanfront. That's right, I live on the coast, baby. You know this shit's expensive. I live less than a 15-minute walk from $1 million homes. I don't live in a fancy house. I live in a regular-ass house, but, like, I am very well aware of rich people. I don't know how I kept going on this tangent after all this time, but, like, dude... What, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now? You know, I know we made fun of Jaden Smith for that, but, like, can we? Maybe not while playing Dredge, but, you know, now is not the time to be shy about the fact that, yo, I'm disabled, yo, I'm trans as hell, yo, like, I have friends who are all of the above as well, like, world's fucked, alright? Let's not be shy about those kind of things, because as soon as, like, the thing is, they want you to be shy about that. They want you to hide in the closet. They want you to not have any joy. Because joy, at the end of the day, is what keeps you fighting. So party all night, gamers, because in the morning we have to fight. Alright, let's have a good time on Dredge, and then tomorrow, we'll deal with the world. Alright, that's how I'm gonna wrap this up. That's how I'm gonna put the end to that conversation, because I think I could yap about... I live in America. I could yap about the political and economic state of the world right now until I literally damage my voice. So we're just gonna say, revel in your joy. Be out there and proud about your joy. Because that is the exact thing they are hoping to quell with all of this. Fuck. You know, that's really cool, man. I'm glad I got to see the whale, but I did just spill like half of my tea down my face. Fuck's sake, dude, it's everywhere. Oh, God, I'm such a slob. A slob, says the man who struggles to hold drinks to his face. Really, I should be using straws, but I can't purse my lips to use straws, so it's either hit my teeth with my tremor or ruin my, what are they called? Your jaw muscles, TMJ muscles, I believe. That is not the generator. The TMJ muscles. So it's either TMJ muscles or hitting my teeth in the face. And, you know, I spend like an hour on my teeth every night. I brush with 2 fluoride pastes, one in the morning, one at night. I think I can take a little clank to the front of my teeth. I think I can take a little knock to the front of my teeth. What I cannot take is not being able to chew my food, which is what TMJ muscles will do to you. If you have major jaw pain right now, seriously talk to your dentist about a bite splint, because it could be your TMJ muscles, and that could be from you grinding your teeth. I don't grind my teeth, but I do clench my jaw closed while I sleep, which gives all the results of grinding minus the wear and tear on the teeth. But it does give you those major jaw issues. Not to, like, harp on and on about health, but seriously, I didn't know shit about this. I didn't even know that your TMJ muscles were a thing. So, you know, I'm just trying to help out sharing knowledge. Sharing knowledge, you know? That's a very important thing. Here's another sharing knowledge. If you have ADHD and you are on ADHD medication, never take your medication with orange juice. You should only be taking your medication with water. Because orange juice will... We're out of aberrated. Damn, orange juice will actually nullify the effects of any ADHD med. It's a chemical reaction. Like, genuinely, it shuts down the ADHD med. It's incredibly interesting and something that your doctors will never tell you. Can I think of any other doctor knowledge that I can drop on you? After heart attacks, especially AMAB people, especially, like, dudes, people who were born AMAB, and people who are dudes right now, people who have to deal with testosterone, after a heart attack, can experience severe depressive symptoms. It's known as post-cardiac depressive syndrome, I think, and it can whip you in your ass. A heart attack is a near-death experience of your heart literally saying, fuck you, I don't want to do this anymore. Is that a moon eye? So it makes sense to have some mental difficulties after. Also, they're not called moon eyes, they're called moonfish, bizarrely enough. Didn't realize that. But yeah, if you have a heart attack and you're suddenly feeling depressed all of a sudden, this isn't something that can only happen to AMAB people. This is something that happens to everybody. My grandfather, personally, was hit hard by that shit. He had a perfect heart. He had 3 heart attacks, and his heart was still in perfect condition when he died. He got to donate that shit. After 3 heart attacks, I don't think they actually would have accepted it, but my aunt is a nurse, and she said it was in the condition to donate, so, like, I'm gonna trust doctor. God, my grandpa's such a crazy dude. Bro survived 3 heart attacks. One of which, he had a stroke immediately after and was, oh my god, I can't even, like, he had a stroke, as he was opening the door, he had a stroke and a heart attack, I think? Or it was a heart attack and then a stroke. It was either at the same time or stroke after heart attack, I don't remember which. But he did that as he was opening his back door, so he fell to the ground and he was stuck outside in the cold all night. I don't know if that's, like, guy's dead now, so it's not like I'm sharing personal deets, but, like, God, that's so bizarre, right? Like, God, that's such a terrifying scenario. I'm genuinely, like, even if you're not disabled, take care of your health. Literally, your body deciding one thing is out of order could put you in my exact boat. Look out for yourself, man. Despite the cuckleanth being one of my favorite fish, I really had no commentary on it, huh? I mean, it's a fucking cuckleanth. They're incredible, they're crazy, they're cool. Go watch a documentary. Like, this guy. Did I already have this guy? I feel like I did. 3 tails that twist and turn. 3 unite behind the head. Thrice the body that must be fed. First of all, bars. Second of all, I did not even realize that that thing had 3 tails. Holy shit, yeah, oh, that's a much better look at it. That's gorgeous. Holy shit. Also, ghost shark's another one of my favorite little guys. Wrapped shark is also really cool. Holy shit. Ooh, ooh. If you can't tell, I'm a lover of deep sea critters. I just love life that is so not human, you know? Like, life that honestly could be considered extraterrestrial. Like, I feel like if I showed most people, like, any deep sea critter, but, like, especially the ones that hang out around thermal vents, like, actually, thermal vents are probably one of the ones that are most normal. Like, they have regular, shit. I do not fuck with mamas. I do not fuck with mamas. That woman is scary. That's a scary woman. I'm scared of that woman. Holy shit, give me a minute. Holy shit. I think, holy shit. I'm sorry, that got me really bad. The closest I can compare this to is when I was just about to get a PB in Tattletale, and then I misestimated where Mama was gonna be. She was in the hallway. I thought she was gonna be in the living room, and I fucking lost that PB to a jump scare I didn't expect. And that's about the closest I can say this was. Well, oh my god. I can, oh no, I don't want to do that. I may feel like I want to do that. My heart is still racing. But I don't want to do that. I still have 10 more minutes. 20 more minutes. Oh my gosh. I got 20 more minutes? What is this? Ooh. Oh, fuck. I was about to be like, ooh, shout out a bigger Twitch streamer to make myself seem cool. What's his name? What's the 20-minute guy's name? His name is not the 20-minute guy. Small Ant. His name's Small Ant, I think. Is this Small Ant? I only watched his Pokemon shit. I don't know. I really need to sell. I keep tottering around. Alright. In that case, I mean... I really should be in the Marrows looking for Telemonstrum, shouldn't I? That's what I should be doing. But we ran out of outrated bait, you see? And I don't want to waste your time. I'm gonna do that off stream, is what I'm saying. Because you've seen me do it twice now, you don't need to see me do it again. I finally have an excuse to play Dredge off stream. Crazy. I've only ever played this game on stream. I've done no off-screen grinding for this game. Whole world's about to change. Hey, I mean, like, we're fine. We're fine. Little Marrow's, like, just up there. We're fine. You know what? That was actually really fucking based of you because I really needed to turn my lights off. That was... Thank you. I appreciate that. That was well timed. Still think you're a bit of an asshole for fucking with my lights, though. I know something's behind me. I know. It's actually Tugboat Guy. I thought it would be a paranoia creature with the eye being bright red like that. Like, I was 100% sure it would be paranoia creature. Maybe I should have just shut my fucking mouth. Maybe I should have just kept my damn mouth shut. What the? I was looking behind me. I was looking behind me for the skate. There's a skate that spawns when you have enough paranoia. I'm used to it being that guy. Who the fuck was that? Leave me the hell alone. I am literally fast tracking to a nap right now, alright? I don't know why I chose the iron rig instead. Probably just because of the amount of fish I have. I'm just gonna take it to the rig, sell at the generator. I am going to start foaming from the mouth. I'm giving me rabies with all these stress. Jesus. Alright, let's go to bed. Let's sleep this entire day away. What is after me? I wanted to see what it was. Didn't show me shit. Didn't show me shit. I mean, to be honest, we could just start letting the fish we collect rot. If they're small enough, that is. I'd say we got plenty goop. You know, at least I didn't leave that overboard. Undermarket. Hello, my beloved. Could you please? Thank you. Encyclopedia. We had some updates. That's so cool. But let's go back to the Morrow, or actually Exotic, and then Or aberrations, and then we should be Maros first. Marrows. What the fuck is a Marrow? Hell. Huh? You wanna fucking... We still have one more left. Hold on. I only had one listed, didn't I? Yeah, I only had one aberration listed for Growth Flounder. Must have been this one. I don't know why I thought it was that one. Alright, uncheck the Flounder, I guess. It's always a pain in the ass when they have two of them. It's respectable. I really appreciate having the variety. Especially for, like, little fish. But... I'm just gonna let the man recoup. That was a stressful day, and, you know, we were just talking about heart attacks. Huh. Yeah, I could do that for these guys. I don't need to worry about pursuits. I'm not doing 100%. Right. Yeah, boy's not doing 100%. I don't gotta worry about that. We're just getting the encyclopedia. Right. So, because I really don't want to have you sit here making aberrated bait with me, I am kind of tempted to leave early, but... I mean, I've got, like, 15 minutes. That's not that long. We'll hang around here, catch some fucking fish. You know what? I need a tarpon, don't I? I need a tarpon? I do need a tarpon. Is there a tarpon here? Pardon me, could I go for a tarpon, please? As a sergeant fish. That's a gray mullet. Pardon me, looking for a tarpon. You seen a tarpon? Not to tarpon. That was supposed to be a pun of harp on, but I find myself a lot funnier than you do. I know. It's okay. Somebody here has to be laughing. They're just sit around, fuck, catching tarpon. Bring them to the guy. Woo. Tarpon no longer needed. Tarpon good. Be good on tarpon. Twisted strand. Tarpon. I'm good, thanks. Do I have mangrove? I do. I even have mangrove plus. So what else do we need from Twisted Strand? I should have checked that while I was crossing it off. Gray mullet. We actually do need gray mullet. We need a gar as well, and then quite literally all of the upgraded fish except for the nipponites. So we do need a gar. I think I just said that. Anyway, gar, one of my favorite fish. I know I say every single fish is my favorite fish. And there's a sentiment of truth in all of them. It just kind of depends on what fish I'm seeing first. If you forced me to choose at gunpoint, I would say Mariana Trench snailfish. Those guys have been the OGs. I've loved those guys since the day I figured out they existed. However, I really fucking like gars. They're so stupid, dude. Look at it. Look at it. Look at this thing. Look at it. That is not a real... That's a dumbass. That's a fucking stupid-ass fish. That thing's dumb. There's no brain behind that long-ass snoot. I'm telling you. Not a one. I was gonna open for the gray mullet on the way there. Well, that's my flagpole. Where'd the gray mullet go? Presumably it's just a bit too close, but... Actually, it's a way far out, and that's why you're not seeing it. I swear there was one closer. Had to have been one closer. Alright, now he makes it per fish, so we actually should get a pretty substantial amount from this. I'll fill these slots. I was gonna fill them with Boreapsis, but whatever. I'm not going through the Twisted Strand at night. Those branches move. I think there are alligators. Most importantly, the branches start moving. I get lost enough already. Alright. To our beloved Chair Force man. I shouldn't be making Chair Force jokes. I'm not even in the military. Ugh. I really might start having to disable some of my engines before I come to the Twisted Strand. We move just a little faster in here. Hey, buddy. I mean, technically, let's just fill this up and that'll make us plenty of bait. I'm keeping that. We can do a 3-fer and a 2-fer. I don't think we could fit. Yep. Thank you, that's a good amount. I don't know how much, I know we have plenty of sludge for this. We definitely don't have enough rot, and that's gonna be the hardest part to collect, because I can't just leave Dredge to idle. However, when I'm not on stream, I can just go in circles to pass the time. So, there will be that. You know, I don't know if, I don't know if this is an old reference. No! Come on! No! That's bullshit, man! Ah, man, I was really looking forward to drinking that. Says the guy who hasn't touched it since he got it. But, you know, I've been saying I look forward to playing Undertale for over a decade now. I actually have played Undertale for like a hot minute. I got up to Undyne. No, I got up to the last Undyne fight. And then I was too bad of a gamer to surpass that. But I'm a much better gamer now. Maybe we were, you know, I haven't played any of Deltarune. I've actually gotten 0 Deltarune spoilers. I'm fully spoiled on Undertale, unfortunately. But, why did I go around this way? Because I was yapping and I wasn't really paying attention to where I was going. Idiot streamer can't stream and talk at the same time. I'm not even gonna get on whatever topic I was talking about. You have to forgive me. You may have noticed, but I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. I was diagnosed with it when I was little, but during high school, my depression, anxiety symptoms were apparently so bad that they just completely removed the ADHD diagnosis because they couldn't tell if I had ADHD or if I was just really fucking depressed. And I think it's evident to anybody who has watched my streams, especially in, you know, past, you know, the comeback, the resurgence, if you will. I was gone for 6 months, I think. Was it 6 months? I was gone for an amount of time. I think it was half a year. But, shit, where was I even going with that? Whatever, who cares? Whatever, who cares? Who cares? No. Oh yeah, you know, the fact that I'm so spacey and out of... I think I do actually have ADHD is what I'm trying to say. I think I need to get a fucking diagnosis. I need to get my diagnosis back. How do you get a diagnosis back? I mean, if I was asking to freshly... Hey, bud. If I was asking them to freshly diagnose me with ADHD, I feel like that's a whole different battle. But, like, they took away the diagnosis. Is it going to be harder to get back? I don't know how anything works. I haven't had a psych eval since I was, like, 16. That's actually an overestimate. 15. It was 15. Can I park here? No, that's bullshit. I should be able to park next to the crane. I want to be able to sit next to the crane. Come on. Alright. I don't think I actually have anything that I want to sell. I want to really just let those rot. Alright. Oh. Let's go ahead and just line them up here, I guess. Oh, there's a little bit extra, actually. Since this is how we're doing it, move everything over. So we need a single sludge and a lot of rot. Oh, I should sleep. Yeah, don't just... It's 8 o'clock. Just go to bed. Till it's morning. And now, shall we take a look at the wonderful dredge list? To be honest, I'm not exactly sure we checked off any. We did check off the Tarpon. We did do that. Crown of Thorns and Sea Slugs, we got. We did get the Loose Jaw. Don't have Gulf Flounder. We don't have either of these. We didn't get either of those. Wait a minute. I said earlier in this stream that I already had a paddlefish. Wait a minute here. I said I already had a paddlefish. Would you look at that, gamers? So I do actually have the paddlefish. I don't have Devil Ray. I don't have... we got the Cuckleanth from Devil's Spine. Not the Oarfish. We definitely didn't get shit from Gale Cliffs. Did we get the Mahi Mahi? I think we might have gotten the Mahi Mahi. I think I literally have it pinned on my map. Yeah, we do have a Mahi Mahi. So, there we go. We don't have the aberration of it. Devil Ray I don't have, Oarfish I don't have. I do not think we updated any of these. Cellar Basin. That all looks pretty accurate. Twisted Strand is, I know, accurate. Devil's Spine, I haven't been to Devil's Spine. Open Ocean, we only need the Moodenfish, and then we haven't been to the Pale Reach. So that is our list so far. I know I have 4 minutes left in all technicality, but I'm gonna end it off so I can go make some fucking stroganoff. Thank you so much for spending even just the hour here with me. I enjoy yapping. I appreciate you spending your time here, and I will see you on Tuesday with Slime Rancho, in which we will be doing something that I haven't written down yet. Cheers.